Hey everybody, it's nice to be back. Especially nice to be back today because the squirrels are out looking for nuts. So I am spending some rare quality time alone drinking, which is perfect. Got some Montauk Hard Seltzer Pink Lemonade. I just picked this up. Just pouring it right now. Let's see what it's like. Oh, very good, very good. Slightly sweet, not so bad. This will definitely work. You know, I want to start by saying the cancel culture continues. It continues, and word is they're going to cancel me. I'm a little surprised and not sure that's going to happen because for years and years and years, we've been trying to cancel Angry and Drunk, and guess what? Still hasn't happened. 13 steps don't even cure drunkenness. It's a start, and it certainly doesn't cure angry. Cancel culture. Cancel culture is so bad, they're starting to eat themselves. Teen Vogue, that amazing publication, fired someone, canceled them for a tweet they made 10 years ago. And the person who's most outspoken was fired recently for a tweet she made about 8 or 9 years ago by a guy who was just fired for a sensitive or an insensitive Facebook post. Cancel upon cancel upon cancel. Now they are eating their own. I said this months ago. This is no surprise. The canceling will not stop because it is in vogue. Now, I keep hearing about women getting paid less than men in sports, and about how sexist it is. Well, let me tell you something. It's not sexist. It's about economics. When women can generate the money that men generate in professional sports, then they will get paid more. It's really that simple. The women's basketball that they wanted to hold up generates less than $1 million a year. The men's basketball was, before all the political correctness, generating $6 billion a year. So let's get off the sexist nonsense. Sexist. It's going beyond and beyond sex and race because Nike now has a campaign for treating U.S. black female athletes with equity. Well, I have to tell you something. Two of the highest paid athletes in the country are two black tennis female players. So stop with the nonsense. It's economics. It's not race. It's not sex. And for you, Megan Rapinoe, keep complaining about it. It's not going to change so you can bring in more money. You think you're a better team than the U.S. men's soccer team? Play them. Winner takes all, loser plays for free. That's it. You beat them, you take the money, you lose, you go home. It really is that easy. I don't even understand this. Money drives your pay. The color is green. It's not black or white. It is not sex. It is about money. Don't you know how the world works? Money makes everything go around. The more you have, the better off you are most of the time. I can figure out a way how to waste some money very easily. That would be a problem for me. Now, go with all these races. Every commercial on TV, we keep hearing about how America is such a racist country. Every commercial is a biracial family. You know, there was a car commercial. The husband was a white guy. The woman was a black woman. They had a black kid, a white kid, and I couldn't quite make out the color or race of the third kid. They're going for everything. So divided, but that's every single commercial. And I know you all see it and they're all scratching your heads. I don't care the races or the sexual orientation, anything in these commercials. I just want a good product. You give me a good product, I'm going to buy it. Families. There's a family that lives a couple houses down, a man and wife. I don't think they have any kids. She's a lovely person. He's a nice enough guy. The other day they were walking down the street and he was wearing a pair of neon yellow slim-fitting jeans. No man should be wearing slim-fitting neon yellow jeans. Hey, buddy, if your wife leaves you, that's the reason. You have no kids. I know the only reason I'm alive is that if my wife kills me in my sleep, she'll go to jail and there'll be nobody to take care of my squirrels. That's the only thing that keeps me breathing. I know it. She knows it. Now all of you know it. Now, let's get back to this illegal immigration. Here in New York, our esteemed Governor Cuomo, who used the word cocky to describe something the other day, which is a little odd to me, considering the man is a alleged sexual harasser. I would stay away from the word cocky. Maybe not too good for you. Keep your cock where it belongs. Nothing's cocky. Mario, please, give me a break. So he crashed the new budget and has $2.1 billion for undocumented, which are illegal aliens in our state because they were not qualified for the COVID relief payments. They lost their money. How are they qualified now? Where are you going to find these people? You're going to go to the local 7-Eleven and work for the day workers and just hand out checks? $2.1 billion. I got a better idea. Give it to our veterans. Give it to the veteran hospitals who are incredibly underfunded, for our veterans and heroes of our country are not getting treated well. But no, we'll give them to illegals because they will be future voters. Unbelievable. It's so bad with these illegals that Tesla, an American company who has a factory in California, is under federal investigation for, wait for it, hiring too many Americans. An American company in America investigated for hiring too many Americans. Does that make sense to anybody? Because it doesn't make sense to me. But once again, not the brightest. Ask my wife, she'll tell you. Another New York great one. Aletta James, the DA of New York. She said they are dropping thousands of charges based on the new laws. And the thousands of charges are for pot and prostitution. What prostitution law did they change? Just a little curious about that one. Are we turning into Vegas now? You should let everybody know. But I'm not really sure what law that includes. But I guess pot, prostitution, both start with a P. Let's just let everybody go. I'm not against the profession, oldest profession in the world. If that's your choice and you're living a life, go do it. Not holding anything against anybody else. Maybe Deshaun Watson needs a little help with that one. He needs some laws changed down there because his little tip appearance is only 22 women now, and his attorney said some of them were sensual. It's consensual. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the United States budget, we're passing some new bills right now, and Joe wants $2.1 trillion. God only knows what, some more programs. But the United States is now in the business of printing money. They are not giving money. We are going to be paying money. Your taxes are going to go up once all these trillions and trillions of dollars start getting funded somewhere, probably mostly into politicians' pockets. Who knows? Now, the CDC just came out and said they expect things to be normal or more normal in 12 to 18 months. Yes, 12 to 18 months. You do the math. So, what are we looking? December, Christmas of next year? I mean, give me a break already. I'll be out Tuesday night playing darts, and if you're friends with me, you know where to find me. That's where I'll be. You want to come down? I'll buy you a drink. Maybe be angry up close and personal, but I'll certainly give you a hug. Speaking of Biden, they keep talking about this family reunification program that he's got going on. At first, I figured it was just for Hunter and his sister-in-law, just trying to make things work out, and he'll fill a crevasse, is what he said. I've never had a crevasse like that. Just insanity. But maybe Joe's planning on getting him on a plane to go see the kid he has with the prostitute down in Arkansas. Not sure our law here in New York could affect that prostitution, but Hunter, go see your kids, man. Reunite. Reunite, brother. Now, Congress, starting more ethics probes. Does anyone else besides me see the irony in an ethics probe in Congress? Ethics. I'm not sure they can spell the word. I certainly know they don't know what the word means. It is complete insanity. Ethics. It goes right back to this ID to vote being racist and voter suppression. I don't understand it. I needed an ID to buy this hard seltzer. I need an ID to drive. I need an ID to pick up certain medication. But an ID to vote? Racist! Voter suppression! Nope, not at all. Now, my favorite parts, and I'm getting a lot of nice feedback on my life coaching, my advice by Angry Mac. I got two for you. The last one's a gem. The first one, woman writes in, she has a very sharp, biting sarcasm, and she cannot hold her tongue, and often comes off as very rude. However, I am very nice. What should I do? I've got one for you. Shut up! Stop talking, and stop being mean, and stop being an ass. Simple as that. Watch your mouth. I don't need this long reasoning of what you should do. Calm down. If you don't speak nicely, don't speak. Simple. Here's my favorite one, though. So I don't know if any of you know, my friends know me, I do have a subscription to Playboy. I've had it for many, many years. The pictures are good, I'm not going to lie. However, the articles are fantastic, especially the forums. Now, the forums you often get some silly ones that you really can't relate to. But this one was hysterical. Man writes in and says, "Dear Playboy, my girlfriend and I have been dating for a year, and it was our first time together. So after we were done, we were laying in bed, and I said to her, 'How was it?' Her answer was, 'Enthusiastic.' Bingo! And he said, 'How should I take it?' I don't know. Slow down, read a book, get the Kama Sutra, watch some porn. I don't know. What I am sure of is enthusiastic is not the way I would like my lovemaking or anyone's lovemaking that you're involved with to be described as, especially if you're a male. Enthusiastic. Slow down, brother. Slow down. Now listen, I'm going to raise a glass. Not really that angry today. It's a fun day. Nobody's here. Cheers, everybody. I'm just going to enjoy a couple of drinks while the family's out. I'm going to rock till midnight.